Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us. Our starting lineups, a look at the matchups here, and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams.
Pretty obvious what these teams want to do. They want to run their offense through their bigs.
Yeah, when you've had the success they've had through the front court, it's easy to see why.
Yeah, but you don't want to become one-dimensional. It's important to keep the defense on their toes.
Here's Uzan. Pass to Sabali. Stolen by Hines Allen. And even 3-on-3 break. McCowan, guarded by Sabali. McCowan with the ball. And here's Carrington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that bucket.
With the ability to get off quick releases, Agumbawale can excel in the catch and shoot.
Thomas outside. Kicks it out to Sabali. Off the mark there with the 3.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here is McCowan. Hines Allen from outside. It's rebounded by Alyssa Thomas.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Copper, covered by Carrington. Thomas a screen. Tries it from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Smith.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
Back to Hines Allen. McCowan. Inside. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Obviously, McCowan's 6'7" size helps her down low, but she also has a little host of ways to beat you in some nice touch.
Thomas a screen. To the paint. Good. Coming off the assist by Kalia Copper.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Now here's Agumbawale. Outside, Hines Allen. Pass to Smith. And no good. Excellent D from Alyssa Thomas. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Thomas a screen. And here's Satu Sabali outside. She's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, this is a shot Sabali can make with ease. She's also smart at knowing when to test her range.
We know Alyssa Thomas is an outstanding all-around offensive player, but her defense is elite as well.
I mean, normally she's all defense. She's finished second in Defensive Player of the Year voting. She's led the league in steals. Thomas, you talked about her all-around game on offense, but defensively, she makes a very big impact.
Now here's Carrington. Pass to McCowan. Agumbawale. The wings with another miss. Copper outside. Here's Sabali. Here's Thomas. Over Hines Allen. That's in. She's got 2 made now, and she's shooting 2 for 3.
Such a well-rounded talent, and when Thomas starts to feel it, she can really do damage from the mid-range.
Now here's Carrington. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Back to Agumbawale. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, we know Agumbawale has the shooting touch, and she's more than comfortable extending her range.
Here's Uzan. Guarded now by Agumbawale. Thomas. And again, it's Phoenix.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Now Carrington. Agunbowale, shot is off.
Phoenix in the lead.
On the wing, Sammy Whitcomb.
Takes the three. It's hauled in by Nalissa Smith. Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
They've done well to stick around these last few minutes.
Pass to Agunbowale. There's a screen by McCowan. And again, it's Dallas with a three.
Check out the handles on Agunbowale in the pick and roll. She moves so fluidly on the hardwood.
Sabally the screen. Outside Whitcomb. Copper outside. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two. It's going to be on Maisha Hines-Allen.
And Brian, what do you think it is about Kalia Copper that makes her such a top-tier offensive weapon?
Most would say her pure skills, but you can't overlook her effort level. When Copper's on the floor, she's giving you everything she has and then some.
And she makes the first.
The talent in this league just keeps getting better, and this year's rookie class, it is special.
It is so exciting to see this rookie class. Obviously, Caitlin Clark is the headliner. She comes into this league with massive expectations.
Yeah, and the depth of this class is just unreal. So many potential stars in the first round. I cannot wait to see their careers unfold.
Both good at the line.
And you look at the career of Kalia Copper, and she really took advantage of that 2020 season.
Yeah, that was the wobble year down in Bradenton. A lot of players opted out, but Copper, she opted in. She had by far her best season, and in the 3 years since, she's been an all-star 3 times, and oh, by the way, Finals MVP with the Sky, too.
Agunbowale, good.
And the lead goes right back over. What a seesaw battle we've got here.
Absolutely. This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can grab it. Somebody's got to take charge.
Let's see how it plays out.
Copper, covered by Carrington. Back to Whitcomb. And she's going for the alley-oop. And it's stolen by Nalissa Smith. To the middle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, we know Hines-Allen can score from the outside, but don't forget, she's a problem down low.
Now here's Whitcomb. She's tightly guarded. Prince, covered by Hines-Allen. Prince with it. Pass to Whitcomb. Just 5 on the clock. Seats the three-pointer.
Deadly from that corner. Sammy Whitcomb, fantastic from deep.
Dallas leading. Smith outside. Now here's Hines-Allen. Here's McCowan. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. And here's Whitcomb. Back to Copper. The three is up.
McCowan with the rebound.
Now here's Carrington.
Whitcomb defending.
Outside, Hines-Allen. Pass to Smith. Agunbowale. Screen by Smith. Shot clock at 6. Agunbowale, no good. And here the Mercury. They trail by 1. Copper with the ball. Smith is there. They get it back.
On the wing, Sammy Whitcomb.
Prince. Kalia Copper for 3. And it's out of bounds. The Mercury able to retain possession here. And the Wings making a change here. And so here's Phoenix. Thomas, no good. Harrington. She's covered by Copper. And here's Carrington. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Hines Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Hines Allen. Here's Harris. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, guards like Harris need to be able to stretch the floor. And there, she does.
Copper outside. Thomas a screen to the inside. Banked in off the glass.
Well, just taking what she sees. I have to appreciate how Thomas breaks down defenses and pick and rolls.
Here's Harris. Pass to Smith. Harrington. Back to Smith. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And I want you to think about Smith's positioning on the play, setting the screen right where it needs to be before rolling to the shot.
Now Prince, covered by Hines Allen. Up top, Prince. Pass to Thomas. Over Smith. Thomas, good.
Always in motion, Thomas is an emphatic and energetic player, and you just know when she's on the court. She makes you feel her presence.
Now here is McCowan. Carrington with the ball. Launches it. Whitcomb grabs the miss.
And 2023 was a frustrating season for the Mercury, a 9-31 record.
The second worst record in team history as they missed the playoffs for the first time in 10 years. They were dead last in defensive rating. So if you want to talk about a big improvement, it's got to start there.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Now here's Carrington. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Smith. Harris. Whitcomb defending. From downtown. And Harris gets it to go.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Now Whitcomb. Now here's Copper. Covered by Carrington. Outside Whitcomb. Here's Prince. They grab their own miss. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Talk about playing with intensity. On the offensive glass, Brown is a matchup nightmare.
Now here's Carrington. Pass to Harris. Fires for three. Harrington. McCowan with the bucket.
What an absolute force McCowan is down low. The board, the points, what a talent.
Copper outside. Over Carrington. Out to the right wing. Back to Thomas. And the layup is good.
The only tough part of that basket was establishing position inside. The rest was easy.
From deep. That shot off the mark. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Wings up 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And off we go. A close game now entering the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Wings, what do you guys think?
I think the roof is up, but get some people some umbrellas. It has been raining in here. A lot of threes.
Yeah, you know I'm a huge umbrella guy, but hey, when it rains, it pours. And they haven't let up from beyond the arc.
Dallas with the ball. 3-point lead. Pass to Harris.
Screen by Segrist.
From 8. Harris can't hit.
Here's Uzan.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Here's Brown. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots.
A powerful player who's a handful for any defender. At times, all you can do is foul Brown.
Shoot 2.
And the first one falls for her.
In terms of defensive guards, who do you think is the best in the league, Brian?
I think you start with Brittany Sykes. She's been all defense the last 4 seasons and creates havoc at the point of attack.
And I like Jordan Canada. You know, she's a little smaller, 5'6", but she piles up the steals, is normally amongst the league leaders, and is so quick. I mean, she is a menace guarding the ball.
Always great to see bigs who can hit from the charity stripe, and Brown definitely fits that mold.
Back to Gumbawale. Lets it go from deep. She's now made half of her 10 shots in the game, and that's her 5th basket.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Lopez and a shawl outside. Pass to Charles. Gumbawale.
Screen by Segrist.
Gumbawale, no good.
Here's Uzan.
She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Now Prince. From outside the arc. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Pass to Harris.
Segrist.
She's covered by Brown.
Segrist down low.
And there's the 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Phoenix ball.
Phoenix trailing here.
Here's Uzan. Pass to Mack.
6 to shoot. Prince.
Here's Uzan.
Covered by Harris. From deep, Satu Sabali does not find the basket. Her 3rd miss, and she's just made 1 thus far. Here's a Gumbawale. It's good.
A crafty offensive talent. I'm not surprised to see a Gumbawale bust out the floater there.
Here's Uzan.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Pass to Brown.
Sabali.
Guarded by Charles. Back to Brown. From deep. That's in there. Satu Sabali with the dime. And that ties it up.
Intelligent ball movement from Satu Sabali. Gets the ball to her wide open teammate.
And for Satu Sabali, her 3rd season was a good one. She was named the 2023 Most Improved Player.
Yeah, going from 11 to 18 points per game, looking much more comfortable offensively. Sabali, 1st team All-WNBA, one of the 5 best players in the league.
Once a Gumbawale gets inside, she's good at either converting, drawing contact, or both.
And for all the success that Gumbawale has had in the WNBA, her heroics at the college level still really stand out.
Absolutely. Her buzzer beater to win the national title in 2020 is a magical moment. And it was no layup. We're talking about a fadeaway 3 with the defender all over her.
And on the first one.
I will never forget Agumbawale blowing up in college because of her clutch tournament baskets. Those were special.
And so she hits both. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play. And the Mercury call time here. One player who's been getting it done is Agumbawale.
Simply, she is on fire from beyond the arc. It's time to start shaping the game plan around stopping her.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your breakers. Dance crew. Make some noise, man.
And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Right side, Sabali. Leah Copper for three. And the Mercury, another three.
Just a classic modern wing. Kalia Copper is more than capable from three-point land.
Outside Agumbawale. Smith. Back to Agumbawale. The layup miss. Phoenix leading. Pass to Uzan. And here's Copper. Shoots over Harris. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
I like how Copper lets the game come to her. When the mid-range game opens up, she takes it.
Smith, she's covered by Brown. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession, so we'll have a jump ball. Outside, Sabali. Down low. They double her with Smith. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. The Wings trail. Harris with it. 6 points for her. Outside Agumbawale. There's the triple. Made that one. It's her 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Right now, Agumbawale is doing whatever she wants. And if you're the defense, that is a big problem.
And plenty of contact on the shots, so the 2 free throws coming up. And when you look at the last few WNBA Finals matchups, it looks like we're in the super team era, fellas.
Oh, absolutely. Free agency playing a major role in who wins it all. New York and Vegas last year adding major pieces via big-time signings in the offseason.
And top-end talent is ultimately what wins in the playoffs. I think we'll continue to see super teams get formed.
She's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. And here's Harris. Pass to Carrington. Here's Smith. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Excellent follow-up play by Smith. She has a good awareness for where the ball is going and gets there to send it back.
Here's Mack. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. Inside, knocked away. Now here's Carrington. Good, and the assist goes to Agumbawale.
Well, there's the athleticism of Carrington right there. Phenomenal at navigating lanes and capitalizing.
Here's Uzan. Good D by Nalissa Smith. Pass to Harris. Back to Gumbawale. Over Brown. And there are the Wings with another bucket.
A solid distributor. Harris understands her teammates depend on her to get them involved.
Here's Uzan. Outside Sabali. To the paint. Now here's Copper. D right on her. That one's good. Just her third make and brings her to 3 of 8 this game. Dallas in the lead. Pass to Smith. Here's Harris. Screen by Smith. Now Harris. Now here's Agumbawale. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's the fearless mentality you get with Agumbawale. She's not going to shy away from contact inside.
Here's Uzan. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Good D by Nalissa Smith. Agumbawale with it. Pass to Harris. Launches a 3. Mercury with the rebound. On the wing, Kalia Copper. Guarded now by Agumbawale.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
And here's Carrington. To the right side. Smith, she's covered by Brown. Smith, no good. On the wing, Kalia Copper. Guarded now by Agumbawale. For offensive rebound. Pass to Uzan. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call. Both teams will make substitutions. And it's the Wings ball. It's a 3-point game. Now here's Carrington. She's covered by Copper. Outside, Hines Allen. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Agumbawale. No good with the triple. Here's Uzan. Guarded now by Agumbawale. Pass to Mack. Thomas with the ball. And again, it's Phoenix.
And when Alyssa Thomas is scoring like this, with everything else she does, she looks like the best player on the floor.
And here's Agumbawale. From the elbow, buries the jump shot.
She's definitely got that shot in her arsenal.
Phoenix trailing here. Now here's Copper. She's got 9. Copper drawing the double team. Thomas. Here's Prince. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Now Carrington. Here's Agumbawale. Sweet little floater.
Sweet looking move from Agumbawale. She does a good job of using her handles to create good looks for herself.
Here's Uzan. Guarded now by Agumbawale. Here's Uzan. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Prince. Arike Ogunbowale with the rebound. Pass to Carrington. Back to Ogunbowale. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
With comfortability all across the court, Ogunbowale's jumper unlocks different options for her team's offense.
They set the pick. Leah Copper from outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's Carrington. Pass to Smith. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's McCowan. Yes, and it's Alyssa Smith picking up the assist.
Well, you pay so much attention to Smith. You can see why that's a huge plus for this team. It can open up things for others.
Copper with the ball. She's got 12. For 3. And the Mercury, another 3.
We've seen that Copper is capable of big things on offense. And I'm starting to think this is going to be one of those nights.
Outside Ogunbowale. Lets the floater go. Goes back up. She knocks it down. But wait a minute. The officials are getting together, and they may want to review it. Halftime just yet. Officials signaling they're going to review the tape.
And, you know, they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever, so why not?
Yeah, the replay center in Secaucus providing the official.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Yeah, how about that? How far technology's come.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. It's the Wings up by 4. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. They're thinking about the shot.
That one misses. Would have counted had it gone.
Give it up for the participant.
Welcome back. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. And really an incredible game from Ogunbowale.
She put on a show from three-point range in the first half. We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on her.
Well, we'll soon find out because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding her the rock beyond the arc until she does cool off.
Dallas in the lead. Pass to Carrington. To the wing, right side. McCowan, guarded by Sabali. 4 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Uzan. Thomas outside. And here's Copper. Back to Thomas. Good, and the assist goes to Kalia Copper.
Well, the paint is Thomas's bread and butter because she is very confident in her ability to score inside.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Arike Agumbawale on the wing. Screen by Smith. There's Agumbawale with the three. Gets it to go from downtown.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Copper outside. Thomas. She can't get it to go. Great D that time from Nalissa Smith. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Agumbawale. Lets the three fly. Offensive board. Cowan. And another shot. And at last they get one to fall.
I mean, come on. You think a little tap is going to stop McCowan? No way. She's just too tough.
Pass to Copper. Over Hines Allen. The rebound by the wings. Now here's Carrington. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Hines Allen can't get it to go.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
Now here's Carrington. Whitcomb defending.
Well, the defense is right there, but Carrington does not hold back. And that commitment is what gets him the foul.
It's her first trip to the line.
DeJohn Carrington.
Take a break. Take a
Two
break.
shots.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, and one of the buzzwords that you hear about Carrington is aggression. She brings a very aggressive mindset to every time she steps on the floor.
Second free throw, no good. Well, if you wanted to give someone an example of a new era big, Satu Sabali certainly fits the bill.
Well, she's 6'4", but she can really shoot it from deep, and what a great shot blocker she is as well. Sabali moves like a guard, a huge matchup problem.
Here's Whitcomb. And again, Phoenix no good. Pass to Carrington. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And there's the call on Alyssa Thomas. That is her first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Harrington. Outside, Hines Allen. Pass to Agumbawale. To the middle. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Satu Sabali.
Well, she was just waiting around for that entry pass and exploded with some tremendous anticipation.
Offensive rebound. Shot to stop the drought. Second shot opportunity. Good on the bucket.
The team gets Sabali set up perfectly. She starts her shooting motion the instant she has the ball.
On the wing, DeJohn Carrington. Whitcomb defending. Arike Agumbawale on the wing. There's the three. Cans it from downtown.
Well, they've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. She's provided almost all the offense.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
And your Breakers Dance Crew. Your Breakers Dance Crew. Make some noise, man.
And so here's Phoenix. They trail by 9 points. And the call will be against Maisha Hines-Allen. That's foul number 2 for her.
It's so tough to get around Thomas, and she's really, to me, resembles a brick wall when setting screens. She loves to free up her teammates.
Shooting one.
You know, I just can't get over the fact that Alyssa Thomas has been playing with 2 torn labrums for years now. I mean, talk about toughness.
Yeah, hence her one-handed shooting style. But she's an absolute warrior. She's not only playing through pain, she's doing it at an elite level.
Pass to Carrington. The 3. Mercury with the rebound. Here's Thomas. Copper, covered by Smith. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Persistence pays off for Copper inside. Getting past the contact and right to a low.
Smith outside. Pass to Hines-Allen. Now here's Agumbawale. 5 to shoot. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Well, the best scorers oftentimes have an inside and outside game, and Agumbawale flashes signs of both.
Leah Copper from outside. It's hauled in by Nalissa Smith. Dallas leading. Pass to Agumbawale. Back to Hines-Allen. That one falls, coming off Arike Agumbawale's nice feed.
Yeah, we've seen Maisha Hines-Allen hit threes, but she's had her best fixing it up inside.
Thomas outside. Here's Uzan. Guarded now by Agumbawale. Now Copper. Whitcomb. Pass to Thomas. The tray. McCowan with the rebound. So it's Dallas now. Now Carrington. And here's Agumbawale. Good on the triple.
She is just bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
And here's Satu Sabali outside. And again, Phoenix no good. Pass to Carrington. Smith with it. She's covered by Thomas. Agumbawale is screened. It's rebounded by Phoenix.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Buries the long-range jumper.
If you let Copper get comfy, get time, and get set, she'll just continue to bury these shots.
Outside Agumbawale. Thomas comes with the double team. The 3 from Nalissa Smith. And again, it's Dallas with a 3.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a three-point contest.
Pass to Uzan. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Harrington. To the inside. And stolen by Satu Sabali. Up top, Thomas.
The three ball. And Sammy Whitcomb gets the three.
A true sniper. Defenses should know that Whitcomb will be hunting for these looks.
So it's Dallas now. They lead by 7. Outside Agunbowale. That three off the mark. Pass to Copper. Thomas outside. Here's Uzan. Thomas a screen from the arc. And the Mercury, another three.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Pass to Smith. All sorts of time. McCowan with the ball. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller defender on her and took it straight to the bucket for the easy two.
Thomas outside. From deep, Satu Sabali. The three-pointer is on target.
Well, these are the shots this team wants Sabali taking because they know how dangerous she can be.
Dallas calls timeout. So Dallas going with an almost entirely new group here. Harris with it. She has 6. Lopez Seneschal outside. Pass to Harris. Here's the three. Drills it from outside.
I love the poise and confidence Harris plays with. She doesn't hesitate on catch and shoot opportunities.
Here's Mack, defended by Lopez Seneschal. Melissa Thomas long range. McCowan with the rebound.
Even without that three ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Clock at 6. Pass to Charles. Here's Harris. Sabali with the steal. And they're on the break. Up ahead. Prince's shot's good.
Nice accurate pass right into the middle.
And it's the Wings ball. They've led by as much as 10. Down low. McCowan. Segrist. Now here's Harris. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen by McCowan. Lets it go from 11. Harris can't hit. The Mercury trail. And here's Thomas. 17 points in the game. Brown with the screen. Prince with it. Working on Charles. Here's Thomas. And the Mercury tack on 2 more. Here's the Wings with the ball. Lopez Seneschal outside. Pass to Harris. Fires the three. And it's good. Coming off the assist by Lou Lopez Seneschal.
Well, the D sagged off and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the three.
It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Sabali. Prince, guarded by Charles. Here's Thomas. Soft touch off the glass.
Found the soft spot in the D right there.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Wings. They lead by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. And it's the Mercury with the ball. It's a three-point game. Prince, guarded by Charles. Pass to Copper to tie it up. The rebound by Charles. Outside Agumbawale. Feet out. It's rebounded by Phoenix.
Not pretty. You got to just shake off the miss like that.
Copper, right side. Pass to Prince. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. The shot, no good. Outside Agumbawale. It's Lou Lopez and a shawl on the wing. Dallas the rebound. Left side Segrist. Pass to Harris. Screen by Segrist. Three-pointer. The Wings with another miss. Phoenix with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And here's Brown, defended by Lopez Seneschal. Segrist brings the double team. Now here's Prince. Brown with the screen. Shoots over Harris. Kept alive. And a shot by Brown, no good. Dallas leading. Outside Charles. Pass to Harris. Screen by Segrist. Brown on the double team. And here's Segrist. Great touch on the 16-footer.
What a dish out of the pick and roll. Harris is certainly a cerebral point guard, guys.
Here's Prince. Here's Mack. Defended by Lopez Seneschal. Shoots from 14. The rebound by the Wings. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Charles. Back to Agumbawale. From past the arc. He can't hit that time. For those joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Prince with it. Working on Charles. Brown sets a screen. Here's Prince. Another shot. And finally they hit one.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebound, effort.
Back to Agumbawale. Screen by Charles. Puts up a 3, and it's Arike Agumbawale with the triple.
Of all the players you want to leave open out on the perimeter, she is the last person on the list.
There's a screen. Here's Copper. The rebound by Segrist. And it's the Wings ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Takes the 3. Brown grabs the board.
Oh, man. That's one she'd like to have open.
Pass to Prince. Good. Coming off the assist by Kalia Copper.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Outside Agumbawale. This one for 3. Can't hit that one. Well, it's definitely within striking distance.
The big key is make possession count. Such a sharp shooter. That's almost a layup for her. So wide open.
Now here's Agumbawale. Defense is right there. shot, no good.
Great D that time from Kalia Copper. Pass to Uzan.
Now Brown.
Covered by Segrist.
Kalia Copper for three. The rebound by the wings.
Lopez Seneschal outside.
Harris. Outside Charles. Now here's Agumbawale. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Phoenix trailing here.
Here's Uzan.
Now here's Prince.
And Copper from outside. The rebound by Segrist. Now here's Lopez Seneschal.
Defense right on her. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Mercury.
Phoenix Mercury ball. Substitution on the court.
And here are the Mercury. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pass to Thomas. Over McCowan. Nails the baby hook.
Beating opponents with physicality. I love that rugged, old-school style that Thomas could bust out.
Now here's Segrist. Guarded by Sabali.
Enrique Agumbawale on the wing. Screen by McCowan. Inside. Good, and the assist goes to Agumbawale.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Pass to Whitcomb.
Sabali.
Just 5 on the clock. Knocks down the three ball. And the Wings call time here.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Now Agumbawale. Pass to Hines Allen. Here's Smith on the wing, Dejanay Carrington. And the ball out of play, the Wings will have it. And they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
And they can't afford to let it get any slimmer.
And here's Agumbawale. Smith outside. Pass to McCowan. Just 4 to shoot. The 3. And the basket by Carrington.
She might not have the long-range ability of some other players in this league, but she'll knock down open ones like that.
On the wing, Kalia Copper. Shoots the 3. Enrique Agumbawale pulls it in. And it's the Wings ball. They've led by as much as 10. To the middle. Carrington, Whitcomb defending. Pass to McCowan. Shoots over Sabali. And Dallas again with the bucket. And it's the Mercury with the ball. They trail by 6. Copper with the ball. Beyond the arc. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
What a big-time play. Copper should get some gold for that one. Showing some poise and draining the important shot.
Pass to Hines Allen. Now
Smith. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Screen by Smith. Here's Carrington. They get it back. That one falls.
When you need a hoop, Nalissa Smith is such a great option. She's got skill, size, and heart.
Outside, Sabali. Thomas. And it's stolen by Nalissa Smith. Hines Allen inside. Guarded by Sabali. Agumbawale, no good.
And he got to her just enough on that shot to throw her off.
Pass to Uzan. Back to Copper. McCowan. That one a little long.
Being that close to the hoop, I thought she had enough room to nail that one.
Agumbawale with it. And up the court come the Mercury on the break. Uzan. Good. Here's Agumbawale. Called that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw. It goes on Alyssa Thomas.
Puts her head down and attacks the basket. Agumbawale is fearless on drives.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And she hits both free throws. And it's a 5-point game.
That was a critical trip to the stripe. They have a 2-possession lead now.
Copper with the ball. Hines Allen's there. On the wing, Sammy Whitcomb. 6 to shoot. The rebound by the wings. Pass to Agumbawale. Smith shoots over Thomas. A kick out to Agumbawale. Hines Allen up top. Smith outside. To the paint. Carrington. And she makes that one.
They're not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I think it's safe to say that lead is too big to overcome at this point. Just not enough time on the clock.
Yeah, absolutely.
Timeout called the Mercury. Copper with the ball. Hines Allen's there. And again, Phoenix no good. Here's Carrington. Good work defensively by Sammy Whitcomb.
Impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, just too much work and not enough time.
Thomas connects. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And they go to the intentional foul.
Sammy Whitcomb. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Wings, Dejanay Carrington. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And she misses the first one. Boy, she really wanted that one to fall. And she ends up making the second. And that increases their lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
They still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Yeah, it could, but they're going to need some help any way you cut it, Tim. They'll be hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
But hey, we've seen some crazy things happen.
And here's Copper. Shoots. It's hauled in by Smith.
You know, sometimes just because you can make it from way out there, it doesn't mean you should try.
Kind of hypocritical coming from you, Tim. I mean, it wasn't that far out. Anyways, she could work for a better shot than that.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, it's still early in her career. Lots of room for Delissa Smith to grow, and that's scary.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called the Mercury. And what's your take, guys?
They can game plan all they want in the huddle, but unless they put more time on the clock, this one's over.
Yeah, I don't know what they think they can accomplish with this timeout.
Maybe a drink of water?
And so they foul intentionally.
I understand where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but come on. They're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. This game is over, and I think they're the only ones who didn't realize it.
And we've got dinner plans tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as she doesn't get the first one to fall. Really trying to focus now on the second. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And so it's Dallas with the W. This was a very strong showing for them. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
Well, guys, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you should feel good about it. A really outstanding team effort.
And that's a wrap, everyone.